Number 239 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. And I have to admit, I just got out here. I was trying to type something up for a school, for a class that I'm teaching. My mind was on that, and then I realized, okay, it's 5:15. Let me just finish. 5:18. I'm like, oh, it's 5:25. So it takes me about a good 5 minutes to set up everything. So I gotta put on my socks because it is cold. It is cold. So today, B-E, capital B-E. And very important. Language right there was important because I don't want to say become, be, or just be, or any of that, because that indicates there's a U, lowercase y-u. Language, man, messes up everything. Language is a barrier, is the veil. Once you use language, then there's a you explaining an experience. And all there is be. That's tricky, right? Because you are not the experience. And the experience, when you say experience, that indicates that there's a you experiencing something. But in yoga, there's just be. So I have to use words to explain it, but it is an experience. All there is be in yoga understandings, or understanding, or the philosophy of yoga. And I'm not saying believe this stuff. I'm not saying to not believe it either. But there is only be. Be is just another word for yoga. So today what we are going to do, or at least I'm going to do, because nobody watches these videos, is be. The you dissolves. The notion of you that our mind makes, like my name is Charlie, I teach yoga, I teach at a college, I do this, I do that, I have kids, I have a wife. These are all thoughts of a who I think I am. But in yoga, that's a notion of who I think I am, and thoughts don't exist, therefore it doesn't exist. So you go into be. So today what we're going to do is go beyond the experience, and you are just being, and you are existing not in yoga but as yoga. Tricky words are messing me up on this one, and plus my mind was somewhere else before I just clicked start or whatever you click. So today you are going to focus on the breathing. So we'll begin this. We're just going to sit in meditation for 2 minutes. I left my phone in the house. This is my garage. So you're going to sit for 2 minutes, focusing 100% on the breathing. And that's your focus point. You are becoming not the focuser, but the focusing. And then, boom, you tap into be. And you just are. In other words, the words that many people that do yoga or meditation say, be in the present moment, be in the here and now, just be, This is explaining not an experience, because an experience indicates there's a you experiencing something. It is pointing to oneness, which is yoga. When you are in oneness, which is yoga, and you become oneness, you are oneness. We are all linked together, and that's what creates the oneness. Again, there's not a oneness like blob, bloop, and that's oneness. No, everything links, and everything's one, because it's all linked together. You are the energy of that linkage. Again, words. So we're going to begin in a sitting meditation, easy pose. And we're just going to focus on our breathing. And then we'll do 2 sun salutations. And I'll be back. I got to go get my phone. I'm back. Not fully. This is the curtain. Listen to the curtain. And line stopwatch. Not stopwatch, the timer. I know, professional. This is professional. How to make professional yoga videos. Do the opposite. Whoa, let's go back. Do the opposite of what I do, and boom, you get a professional yoga video. All right. This is all part of yoga, right? It is what it is. It's about doing it. Today, my mind was somewhere else, and if I did not commit myself to doing this at 5:30 every morning, when it came out, and I stick to the commitment. No matter what, I stick to the commitment. And I do yoga anyways. So probably like 15 minutes into it, then I'll start leaving what I was doing mentally and then becoming one. It's all about sticking to your commitment. All right, so we're going to do 2 minutes. So you're going to be in easy pose, which is the modification of the lotus. Back is straight, palms are to your knees, or here, or you're leaning back, or you're against the wall. Just get comfortable. Get extremely comfortable and find a foundation. So in the easy pose, although it's a modification of a yoga pose, the lotus pose, you find that stability where the body is just sitting. And everyone's different. So if your back gets fatigued, you want to move out of it, lean back. Still go with the flow and staying within that stability. The body is becoming stable. And then you're going to watch yourself breathe. Not as the lowercase watcher, but you are the watcher. You are the watching. You are not the focuser, you are the focusing. And you do that by becoming the watching of the belly. So when the body inhales, the belly expands with air. And then when the body exhales, the belly goes in. You are watching this, but there's no you. The watching is happening on that spot. Or to the tip of the nose as the body inhales and exhales. So remember, you're already breathing. Your body's already breathing automatically. So there's no control. You are just watching it. And then what will happen is the mind will wander. You'll start to think about other things. And then when you realize you're thinking about other things, gently bring the focus back to the breathing. Same is with the control. Many times we start controlling our breathing. When we watch it, we want to control it. Nope, let go and watch it. Again, I'm using words that are splitting it up, separating from what's really happening. But you are watching it in the sense that you dissolves and you become the watching. So just focus on the breathing, and we're going to go 2 minutes. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Go to the mountain pose, do some salutations, and then end with mountain pose. Remember, you're still focusing on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. Again, you're becoming the focusing. You're in the present moment in the sense that the you dissolves. You are the present moment. All that exists is yoga, the oneness, the present. Now the mountain pose, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can, then each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. Arms relax, shoulders relax. You're focused on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. You are the focus. You are the focusing. In the present moment, bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. As you inhale, you're inhaling as much as you can. And then you exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back. You fall right into ragdoll. Ragdoll, the arms are dangling. The head is dangling. You're not pushing yourself down or pulling yourself down. You're just letting the body go where the body goes. You're accepting where the body is. Not judging it, not trying to be somewhere, Let go of all those thoughts. Those are barriers. Barriers between the mind and the body. You have to let go of those so the mind and body become one. You accept. Very important mindset, because when you're on the yoga mat, you're doing the same thing. You're accepting where you are. You're staying in the present moment. The head angle. Feel any tension in the back. Give it your own mental command to release. And just be. Now palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. You'll arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Push all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Pull yourself in and down. Forehead go to the knees. And two more. Arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. And last one. Arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Inhale slowly as much as you can. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down. Forehead go to the knees. Get all the air out. Once all the air leaves, you release the breathing. And then just watch yourself breathe. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. A low lunge, stop the foot to the floor in the back. Knees to the floor. Hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching. Head is up. 100% focusing on the breathing. You are the focusing. You're not the focuser. Think of nothing else. All your thoughts are gone. Becoming one. Then curl the toes under the back. Knee goes up. High lunge. Just for a second or so. Get the leg as straight as you can. Do the best you can. And then downward dog. With the downward dog, you are pushing into the pose. But you only push into the spot right before you feel like, man, I can't go any further. Find that spot. Settle. Focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. Once you're settled, you accept. You don't judge the pose. You don't judge where you are. Let go of all thoughts. Thoughts will prevent the mind and body from becoming one. Once all those thoughts leave, the mind and body becomes one. And then, boom. You are yoga. Wherever you are, push a little bit more. If you feel like you can't, then don't. Then you're going to go down the hands and knees, down to the elbows, palms together. We're going to do the dolphin. And push yourself up and back, just like the downward dog. And you're pushing the palms together as much as you can. And then shoulder blades are spacing out. Pushing the shoulder blades out to the sides. And you are pushing into it. And the head is dangling. No tension in the neck. Heels towards the floor, or they're into the floor. Now push the palms together a little bit more. Focusing on the breathing. And then go ahead and release. Back to hands and knees. Back to downward dog. and pushing into it. You can slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, you slide it up, tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. And for the upward dog, just the palms and tops of the feet are touching. And then you can modify the pose how you like. If you need to go down to the small cobra, go down to the small cobra. Belly's on the floor, chest is up, shoulders are up, palms are touching the floor, but you're not using them. You're pulling yourself up, not pushing yourself up. Or just do the upper dog. Modify that. Then back to downward dog. Really, really push into it now. You push to the spot right before you feel like, man, shouldn't go any further. Find that spot. Settle. Accept where you are. And then boom, be. Your you dissolves into be. And with yoga, although you're pushing into the pose, once you're settled, it's almost like you're not pushing into the pose. You're becoming one with the pose. And wherever you are, push a little bit more if you feel like you should. If you feel like you should, then don't. And then back to hands and knees, not back to hands and knees. Just go down to hands and knees, down to the elbows, palms together for the dolphin. Push yourself up and back. Same thing. So you push the palms together as much as you can. Shoulder blades are spacing out, going to the sides. And then push a little bit more with the palms, space out the shoulder blades, push into the pose, settle, accept, focus on the breathing. Then go ahead and release. Back to hands and knees. Back to downward dog. And push into it as far as you can. And settle. Focus on the breathing. Then bring the left foot up between the hands into a little lunge. The little lunge, have the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, front of the knees, not over the toes. If it is, lengthen up some. My breath is off. When I talk and I do yoga, my breath goes off. It doesn't line up with the movements. Then I gotta catch it in the next pose. And then sometimes that's off, and then so for me, when I teach, I don't benefit all the time while teaching, because one, my mind's not always connected, but also my breath is not linking, because I'm telling you how to link the breathing with the body. And while I'm talking, I'm not linking the breathing with the body. It's okay. At least I'm doing yoga. I do meditate before the yoga routine. High lunge, curl the toes under the back, knee goes up just for a second or so. Then standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Just settle in the pose. And then palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. And then exhale, turn the palms out, push the air down and out. And then go to mountain pose. Now my breathing also, I've noticed by doing yoga all the time, when I teach, and no one cares, nobody's watching anyways. My breathing's off because I'm talking, of course. There's also, if I, like today, I was doing something before I came out here to do yoga. So when my mind is off too, it's just not the breathing's off because I'm talking. It's also my mind was thinking about something else, and then all that matters, man. Your body talks to you. Your body says, hey, you were in deep thought before yoga. Hey, You're still in deep thought while you're doing yoga. Hey, you're coming off like you're teaching, but you're in automatic mode, like I'm just teaching. Many times I've done that. Many times when I've taught in the past, well, I still teach now, but when I taught in the past or now, my mind can be somewhere else, and I just say the words because I've been saying it so long. That's not good either, because you want to be in the present moment. So I'm going to bring myself in the present moment, because we have one more sun salutation, and we're going to follow the breathing. So the sun salutations are designed this way. When you open up, the pose is opening. You're inhaling as much as you can slowly. And then when you close up, which will be the counter pose, you're exhaling. Then the next pose will be an open pose and you inhale. Next pose will be a closed pose, exhale. So I'll lead you through this, but just focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. And the sun salutation will become a form of a moving meditation, because that focus is on the breathing, that heightens your awareness, lets you know what's happening in the body. You feel what's being stretched. You're connected. And that's the beauty about the sun salutations. So when you get off the yoga mat, you move throughout the day, just like a sun salutation. You're moving with the flow. You're focusing on the breathing, even throughout the day. And then your mind will wander, just like on the yoga mat, and you bring your mind back. So you're driving down the street, somebody honks at you, your mind goes over there for a second, and then you just bring it back. Just what you're learning on the yoga mat. Same thing. Same as that thing. So just focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing while you are the focusing. So mountain pose, find that stability in the mountain pose. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Inhale as much as you can, slowly. Then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward, move into standing forward bend. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Then left leg is back into a low lunge, opening up, inhaling. Inhale as much as you can. Then downward dog, exhale. Pushing all the air out, all the air leaves slowly. Then inhale, upward dog. Downward dog, exhale, get all the air out. Left foot is up, inhale. Low lunge, inhale slowly. Then standing forward bend. Get all the air out, pull yourself in and down. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale. And then the mountain pose. Remember, in mountain pose, you find that stability. So toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. Find that stability where the skeleton is just standing. And become the watching. You're not the watcher. You're not even the capital W watcher anymore. You are the watching. You're going into the present moment. And once you're in the present moment, the you dissolves. You are B, capital B, just like the title of the video. So we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Now sit. Number 239. I have a calendar. That's why I'm looking. 239. So I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.